Good morning, it's Friday, November 14th, 2025, and this is your morning news report on life, liberty, and the pursuit of the Lord. The federal government is up and running, though it may take a moment for the country to be back in full swing again. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said that SNAP enrollees can expect benefits, quote, hopefully by the end of this week. Most will receive it, at the very latest on Monday, end quote. Flight cancellations remained at 6% on Thursday, and they were not expected to return to normal until it is safe to do so, per Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. Other areas of the government have been affected as well, as economic data, such as the jobs report, has been delayed. The IRS, which furloughed nearly half of its employees, has admitted that there may be a delay to the 2026 tax filing season. Federal employees are set to receive compensation in the coming days. Congress has been paid throughout the shutdown due to the 27th Amendment, which guarantees the appropriation of funds that go to their salaries. Congressional staffers are set to receive 3 paychecks, which will cover back pay within a week. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem has said that some TSA agents will in fact receive the $10,000 bonuses that the president suggested they get. National Economic Council Director Kevin Hassett cited the Council of Economic Advisors in talking about the shutdown's job impact in the private sector, saying, quote, "The thing is that because of the airlines being slowed down and everything, the CEA now estimates that it lost about 60,000 American jobs, not for government workers, just because of the reduced output." End quote. Remember that the next deadline to fund the government is on January 30th of next year. It's not clear what either party strategizes in the meantime for passing the budget then. Stay tuned. In other news, House Speaker Mike Johnson will put forward a bill calling for the release of more Epstein files to vote next week. The bill has received significant airtime since the election of Democratic House Representative Adelita Grijalva, who was able to provide the final signature on a petition to compel a House vote without Johnson's approval. The Speaker made the controversial decision not to immediately swear in the representative-elect, citing the House not being in session and the shutdown's delay of their return. His recent move to bring a vote to the House floor is a shift for Republican leadership, who has had little appetite for the Epstein issue. It's important to note that even if the bill passes, it faces an uphill battle in the Senate and on the president's desk. Trump himself made headlines in July during a cabinet meeting, as his Attorney General Pam Bondi was in the middle of a controversy of her own, after promising the release of more Epstein documents that never came. At his meeting, the president said the following.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration, but you go ahead.
If the House and Senate do vote to compel the release of more Epstein files by a narrow margin, but the president vetoes the bill, it will take a 2/3 majority in both chambers in order to override. Republican Representative Thomas Massie, who is often at odds with the current administration and was one of few Republicans to sign the original petition, admitted that he hopes for a veto-proof majority in the original vote next week so that the House can send a clear message to the Senate and the president. Now this. Pennies are going away. In February, the president directed the Treasury Department to stop minting the coin denomination. The decision came after Doge reported that each penny takes 3.69 cents to make, more than its value. Yesterday, the final pennies were minted in Philadelphia, officially bringing an end to the coin that's been around since shortly after the U.S. was founded. Don't fear, though. Despite the fact that pennies are no longer being made, they are still in circulation and remain legal tender. Fun fact, the half cent remains the smallest denomination to be minted in the United States and was made for over 50 years. While it had very little value at the time, J.M. Bullion reports that it has become quite the collector's item today, going anywhere from $50 to $100,000. So maybe hold on to your pennies. One day, they may really be good luck. Thanks for joining. This is Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of the Lord. Have a great day, and God bless.